Ah, don't fool me, beauties. Here's another Asian exploitation video game. I see that Mecha Break is taken off, and I'm telling you, it's so weird to see online communities celebrating the sexualization of the female form. Like, I get it, you like big tits and big ass, but don't you understand that these developers are just taking advantage of your stupid male lizard brain? Like, you just don't get it. That's all it is. Anyways, get out. Kicked out in the dead of winter, you land a job at a shady hotel. But the work's not the only challenge. There's the CEO's cold-hearted granddaughter, a lazy senior, a diva model, and your childhood friend who makes you do her laundry? Who will you charm in this chaotic love game? What? A lazy senior? Bro, I'm going for the lazy senior every time. It's harder for her to get away. There's a demo, it's 1169, and it's one of these dating simulators for men who just can't go out in the real world and talk to actual real women. I feel bad for you. The Last Heroine. Let's hope. Let's hope. Well, it's, again, female protagonist, not for me. Looks like someone really loved Dark Souls and just wanted to make an all-woman. It's totally sexist, by the way, to just not give us a male option in a game that looks like it doesn't really need to be female only. A third-person adventure game of sword fighting against powerful enemies. Love the copy, straight to the point. From Marcus Basques. Marcus, why did you feel the need to spend probably hundreds of hours of your life crafting a game where the main character was a woman? It's free. Play the role of a lone warrior as she scours mysterious hostile ruins in search of the one she must slay, the guardian of the ruins. She'd last a minute against the first enemy, and this dude would run her through. I'm good. Taiwan Cool Fox. Okay. What? What? And we got some anthropomorphism here. Old school. Very, very brightly lit. Now this is definitely which era? I almost want to say Dreamcast. We're close to that Dreamcast vibe. Oh, there's also a female fighting fox. Okay. But is this furry nonsense? It kind of feels like, it kind of smells like it. 3D animal anthropomorphic characters. You don't say. Horizontal scrolling action adventure game. Oh, it's horizontal in 3D like that? Okay. Gorgeous background images. Well, controls, I guess it's in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? Controls are in side-scrolling combat mode. Move left, move right, jump, punch, attack, kick, attack, dodge, wall, jump, and a special move. That's it. Came out on the 30th of June from Tsiai Jiting, Tsiai Kai-shun, and Leisure Films. There's a demo. They want $32.50 for this throwback? Okay. Times are tough in Taiwan, I guess, getting ready for that invasion. Action-packed combat, non-plot, purely fun game with many levels. Wow, that sounds reactionary. Each with a capital BOSS. Defeat the boss to enter the next level. All right. I'm good. I'm good. I think I'd rather play a female protagonist than a anthropomorphic fox. Crusader Man. Here we go. Here's something to satisfy my sexism. Uh-huh. Throw it all the way back. Throw it all the way back down the hallway until it rolls into the janitor's closet and then lock the door. Bruh. Dish out your own brand of justice in Crusader Man, a new, exciting, turn-based RPG. First of all, it looks like an old, boring Game Boy game. Toast. Is this just false advertising? Like, what are we doing? 6th of May. It's free. So many free games. I was telling you yesterday. It's just, you don't ever need to spend $1 on a game in 2025. You are the new crusader amongst the order of the Almighty and must uphold the Almighty's teachings. Why didn't you capitalize Almighty here, friend? It's rather disrespectful. And serve out justice in his name. You should have also capitalized it here. Will you be a paragon of justice, a punisher of the wicked, or will you use the power you wield to strike fear in the eyes of all? Looks like it's going to be quite the adventure for Crusader Man. Man. Traditional side view battle system, keyword-based branching dialogue system. You can challenge almost anyone to fights. Pixel art made by myself. No kidding. Original soundtrack also developed by myself. Who are you again? Tahost? Game is toast. A fishy RPG. Wow, what is happening? We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Holy smokes. It looks like a female protag again. And why do they always wear that same off-puce turtleneck? I've noticed this. It's a fashion trend. Get the flat bangs and the off-puce turtleneck. Oh, you can be a dude. All right. Bro, it's too minimal for me. I get it. I understand the aesthetic you're going for here, but holy smokes. Yeah, it would have been right at home on the Atari 2600. A fishy RPG is a retro-style game about surviving, exploring, and fishing legendary fishes in strange and procedurally generated universe, so it's endless. Okay. And when they say procedurally generated, they more often than not mean randomly generated. Find the truth about fish, the surface fisherman, and also Satan. We go from Crusader Man, helping the Almighty, to learning all about Satan in this unique role-playing game. I'll give it, it's got kind of a unique style, but 15th of June from LGV. It's actually not free. Shocking, I know. Sit down, relax. It's $1.29, but it's been 36 cents. Apparently it was in early access for 3 years. Okay. 2 endings, one being the true one. Procedurally generated map and caves, 3,000 unique and procedurally generated fish to catch. Engaging fishing mechanism, I'd be the judge of that. 4 playable characters, stats to improve, equipment to improve, wildlife besides the fish to hunt and be hunted, 16 legendary fish. Regarding the caves, layers, fishing rod, and legendary fish, you move from one layer to another deeper caves through portals. Be sure to upgrade your gun so you can break the rocks to access deeper levels. And of course, be sure to upgrade your stats before going too deep. Now go catch some fish, my precious. I don't think I will, but good luck. I mean, congrats on realizing your vision. You wouldn't think it would take, 3 years to place a bunch of pixels, but it does. Making video games is tough. Moonlight. Okay. One of these, I'm a little kid and I've got to do something at night with a flashlight. It's one of them scary games, but for children. For kids. Remember that feeling of being frozen to fear under your blanket in your childhood bed, being absolutely sure there's a monster under the bed? No, I never had that problem. My father beat that fear right out of me. ASAP. In Moonlight, you get to face your childhood fears, getting rid of shadows through an atmospheric dream world filled with puzzles and wonder. Came out on the 26th of May from a Please Go to Sleep. This is not healthy entertainment. And all men games. It's free. Holy smokes. Play as Moon, little girl. Okay, I'm good. I'm not a little girl. I'm not interested. Light it up with a flashlight, solve puzzles, be a girl. No, thank you. This game is groundbreaking. Is it now? We're really running out of ideas, aren't we? So it's that one mode in, what's that game where you're a little dude and you got to go against 60 other little dudes and try to get to the end of the level. Oh my goodness. It was so huge for a while and then it sort of disappeared. What the heck was the name of that damn game? Jumping over like Takeshi's Castle type puzzles. But there's like this one level where the blocks disappear as you walk on them and then you just got to out survive your opponents. This game is groundbreaking. Fall Guys. Thank you. Fall Guys. This game is groundbreaking. Aims to bring back the fun of wanting to smash your friend in the head with a controller. Came out on the 13th of June from Foxtail Studios and Revox PVT Ltd. That's how you know they're serious about the business. I guess that's one thing about living in this new isolated world is that no friends are getting assaulted after losing at a video game. It's free. Breaking news. This game is groundbreaking, literally. After months of digging deep and breaking everything in sight, we've finally done it. This game is groundbreaking, is now available for free. We've sacrificed no sleep, but a lot of brain cells to bring you a game that will make you want to bash your friend with a controller, will never let your sibling forget who's better and therefore more loved, makes you realize that you were never good at video games. Play it now so you can get over your depression in preparation for GTA 6. Okay, I'll give you kudos for kind of funny copy. 5 to 10 minutes of pure fun, remote play supported. They tell you how to set it up. They tell you how to play. It's exactly that mode from Fall Guys. And we're creatively bankrupt and out of ideas. Okay, good. There's no battle pass. Why not? Do you hate money? Tabletop creature tracker. Okay, look at this. It's like ChatGPT, make the most minimalistic UI you possibly can to represent my game idea. Okay. Roll for initiative. This is a lightweight and easy to use Game Master's companion tool that won't interrupt the flow of your tabletop role-playing game and holds everything you need to stay organized and focused on your game. I ran a Dungeons and Dragons game, 3.5 edition, for 4 grown men in Japan for like 7 years. It was the most incredible experience of my life. And I never once used a digital aid. It was all just books and talking. Because these guys didn't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons. They didn't really care. They wanted to sit down and be part of a story. That's how the best games are run that way. Where it's like, okay, you need to do something, I'll just make it up, roll a die. In my head, I might have a number that you have to beat or not beat. And you will beat or not beat it depending on how the story is going. That's really the true magic of Dungeons and Dragons. Sitting there and agonizing over rules and stats and all that crap. It just drags you down. That was good times. Eberron was the campaign setting. Anyways, 22nd of May from Justin Whitchurch, self-published. Kudos for using your real name. $4.34 with a 33% discount. It has been $1.73 though, fairly recently. Okay, I get it. I can stay focused on the game, but all my players have ADHD, so how do you solve that? Living Nightmares, false familiar. Yeah, that fucking one player who builds dice towers the whole game and then looks up and asks, what did you just say? After explaining a critical plot point. Yeah, fuck those people. Why are you playing this game? Why are you wasting everybody's time? Go somewhere and play with your fidget spinner. Alright, this is another one of them dark rooms with the lo-fi pixel art sort of filter on everything. Not really, it's just noise, actually. Noise and chromatic aberration. False familiar, living nightmares. Carl Williams, a 15-year-old boy, finds himself alone at home one unsettling night. What begins as a quiet evening soon spirals into something far stronger. Or stranger, sorry. Shadows shift, silence speaks, and someone, or something, seems to know him better than he knows himself. Came out on the 9th of June from Icos Interactive. Ico Interactive. It is free. It's all free. Episodic psychological horror experience based on fragmented memories and twisted perception. That's most indie video games, honestly. There's people working through their traumas and then inflicting it on the world. Here, play through my therapy session. Like, no, I'm good. Got my own issues to deal with. After a strange event leaves you disoriented, you begin to question the memories you thought were real. A first-person psychological horror game with a flashlight, a disturbing narrative that looks just like every other disturbing narrative. You've played one, you've played them all. The Final Print. Okay. Well, this one actually looks halfway decent. Goodness gracious, did someone spend some time to do actual artwork? No way. Holy smokes. Mr. Alonzo, do you know Browns? I know lots of Browns. Publishing, Exit. What is this? Oh, it's like an investigation game? In like, when? The 50s, 40s, 30s? You're a journalist investigating a suspicious case during the Harlem riots. Take pictures of evidence, gather information by interrogating people, and put it all together in an article to show people the truth. Well, the people have to be able to read in order for them to get the truth, and nobody reads anymore. If it's not in a TikTok reel, it doesn't exist. Anyway, 6th of June from Dummy Detectives and the Breda University of Applied Sciences. It's a student game. No kidding. They scored huge with their artist. That was the one thing. So when I was in game design school, I went to Vancouver Film School, got my game design diploma, whatever they call it, certificate. Uh, you had to score an artist. We didn't on our project. We did our best with programmer art, but there was one really talented artist in our class, Munsia. She's a very successful comic book artist now out of Taiwan, and man, their game was gorgeous. Anyways, there's a demo. It's free. Why is there a demo if it's free? Well, take the role of an investigative journalist in Harlem, take pictures, okay, organize the evidence, gather the clues, and solve your case. Very simple copy, tight, nice. This is perfect. I hope they got an A++ and that everybody got hired. Absolutely. We will take a look at this. First game of the day. 10 deep. Succubus Dark Covenant. I could tell immediately that I'm going to hate everything about this. What are you doing? What is wrong with you? This is so gross, dude. It's literally gross. You look up gross, the definition of it in the dictionary, it's disgusting. Well, you don't like big tits? I'm fine with it, bro, but my God, this is taken to an extreme that's just sick. These are the kind of people that end up committing sex crimes. Like, I swear to God. I'm not interested at all. And they put their actual name on it too. Mikan Batake. Go find them. Put them on the sex offenders register. No, thank you. Gross. Jade Spring. All right. To go from that to this, isn't that just a wild dichotomy that we have in gaming? There's just so much sexploitation now because it hits that lizard brain of all the gooners out there. And it's just so dumb. Like, it's so stupidly dumb. As a 50-year-old man, I can tell you, it's dumb. When you get wise someday and come and look back at all the stuff you jerked off to when you were younger, and I just weep for the young generation to have all that fucking shit in their brains now. Anyways, Jade Spring. Relax, Potter, and build in Jade Spring, a small Guild Wars 2 decorating and homesteading fan game. Did you ask for permission? Guild Wars 2? How are you related at all to ArenaNet? Came out on the 13th of June from Sly Llama, self-published. It is free, and it is in beta. Actively in development, Relax Potters and cleaning granular decoration and a Guild Wars 2 tribute. Notice as specified by ArenaNet's content terms of use. All associated stuff, designs, and composite marks are trademarked or registered trademarks of NCSoft Corporation. I think even if you do this stuff for free, if you didn't ask them directly for permission, you might end up in trouble. Always ask permission. Oh, it's easier to ask forgiveness than it is permission. Well, then don't cry when they come knocking on your door with a lawsuit or a takedown notice. You're like, why? You could have saved yourself a lot of heartache. And you also, why would you use Guild Wars stuff? Why not just make your own? Like, were there not enough free asset packs on the Unreal Engine Fab store for you to do this? Why has it got to be Guild Wars? Okay. And that is it. 18,143 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.